Happiness punch, anybody? What's up, YouTubers of the world? Make a Geek Mixer here, ready to give you guys this week's review on One Piece chapter 936. Crazy chapter, just like always. What is gonna go down today? Well, let's just find out. And Oda, you sweet man, you just continue to do it. But it's no surprise. It's Oda for crying out loud. He knows what he's doing. But this chapter is titled Sumo Inferno. And what's the title of that? Well, why don't we get to that here in a minute? Let's just go ahead and talk about what I talked about in my intro, and that's Happiness Punch. That's right, guys. Happiness Punch is back. And here's the funny thing about it. You see, last week I remember a few others, and even myself, in the back of my head saying, I was surprised there wasn't a happiness punch scene. Well, that's because they were saving it for this episode. Oh my god, it was just hilarious. But actually, we also learned over in the bathhouse scene that Kaido is aware of the rebel symbol, the reverse crescent moon symbol. Uh-oh, that's not good. And what's even Oh, and we also learned that X Drake, he may be a famous pirate, but he can't handle seeing a naked woman because he fainted during when he entered that bathhouse. Because at first he didn't want to enter it. Basil Hawkins was fine with it. It was actually because of Basil Hawkins we got Happiness Punch. But but either case, luckily the ladies were able to escape. All because, first off, Sanji was there. Now, there were some saying that Sanji was on the way there, but nope, he was there all this time. Or maybe not all this time, but hey, he can skywalk and everything, so it probably didn't take him long to get there. And of course, he used it for what he always wanted to be invisible for, being able to spy at the ladies. And yep, dude goes down. Of course, everyone out there right now knows him as Sabo Mask. I mean, Sobo Mask. Even X Drake, who was looking for him, but unfortunately he missed him. But it's also when he was escaping with those girls that we learned that because of the whole rebel symbol being known by Kaido and stuff, people are being captured and questioning. And speaking of which, another group that got captured that was trying to save Luffy was Beepo and some of the Law's crew that are doing that so they can get Law out. Oh boy. I hope they get to Law before he already knows, but something tells me he already knows and might be rushing off to save him. Oh, who knows? Oh, one can only wonder what's going to happen. Is he going to probably get captured and sent to jail just like Luffy? If he is, he'll probably be just in that very thing that Luffy's in. That's the title of this chapter, Sumo Inferno. It's a little competition held together by Queen, who actually lets Luffy use his powers. Yeah, she takes off the Stone handcuffs, but she brings in a new collar, one that's just very much like the Celestial Dragons, an explosive collar. The only explosive neck collar. The only difference about it is this: if you get if you get knocked out the ring, then it will explode. Of course, right now, for the first half of the battle, that's not going to be easy for these people because they find out that Luffy has the Conqueror's Haki, and he knocked out those first few people like it was nothing. And then there's also the fact that Luffy also has Hyogoro. He's going to be fighting with them, but I'm pretty sure Luffy can be able to protect him and take out these guys, at least the ones we know of right now he took out. Because if Queen gets involved, this is where things will probably be tough for Luffy. Even if his bounty may be higher than hers, there's still a fact we don't know nothing about what Queen's abilities are. And no doubt they're going to give Luffy a run for his money. But either case, when it does happen, I'll be waiting to see what it does. But it was definitely great to see Luffy show off his Conqueror's Haki again. I always like seeing him knock these guys out. It's really awesome. But also, from the end of last chapter, that Kawatsumura guy, I hope I said that right. I completely forgot. Kawatsuma. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that if I'm wrong, I do apologize, guys. I try to keep up with some of these names. Some of them are easy to pronounce, they're easy to remember. Some of them aren't. So, yeah, what can you do? But either case, he was informed of when the fire festival will be started. I mean, the battle will be started. And unfortunately, Razu, after wasting all that time getting his key, didn't need to use it because, as I said earlier, Queen removes Luffy's sea stone handcuffs. Now, what does that mean for Razu? Well, he got busted, but now he's escaped. But something tells me Lady Solitaire and some others might find him. Hopefully, then we'll see him battle. I like to see how he uses his ninjutsu in battle. That'll be great. But now we'll go into Zoro, who we finally find out where he is. Zoro's just been here and there this entire arc, but no doubt he'll have his moments to shine. Right now, he actually found the guy who took his Shisui because that's where we were last left off in the fact that Zoro lost his Shisui and he's been looking for it. And and now he's found it and and some guy who likes to collect weapons took it back to Ryuma's grave. No surprise there. Like I said, guys, earlier in my earlier chapters, no doubt that Shisui is going to be having a big plot device going forward with the fact people trying to get in stuff, but I'm sure there's going to be more to it. But Zoro, he finds out that since this guy has lots of weapons, and since they need weapons for their upcoming battle at the fire festival, he'll battle this guy and get all the weapons. And as for this guy, we don't know his name, but his reference is taken off of a Japanese mythology of Benkei. Benkei is a person who always carries swords and wanders around stealing swords from samurais who he believes is unworthy of him. And he usually carries around 7 unique weapons, that being sword, axe, rake, silk, wooden mallet, saw, iron staff, and this other one called Nagatoshia or something like that. I think I said that right. No. Naganita. Yeah, Naganita. Basically, he carries around those weapons, all within the fact that he carries around another set of weapons. So this guy's like loves to collect weapons, and that's pretty much what this guy is referenced off of. And in that myth, he was only said to have gotten 99 swords, but didn't get 1,000 thanks to someone in Kyoto stopping him. But it was a great Japanese reference, and definitely loving this chapter. And it was great to have an old reference from pre-time skip era of Happiness Punch. And it was so when I saw that scene, I was just laughing when I was reading that chapter and that part showed up. I couldn't stop laughing. What karma, what coincidence. Yeah, accent about it, yeah, accent, or you're surprised it didn't show up, and the next thing you know, boom, it shows up. My man Oda, you just don't know how to continue not to surprise us. You continue to impress. Keep it up, man. I love you to death, man. And man, I can't wait to see. Maybe even Zoro might be able to get that Benkei guy on their team. And well, we'll see how Luffy's little sumo inferno goes. Maybe he might be battling the queen. But in any case, if you guys are enjoying my videos, all you gotta do is click that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell icon to be notified when I make more videos. And until then, Mega Geek Mixer signing out. Bye!